I'm happy to start our work today too. Uh, if you can hear and see us, tell us please, how do you do?
Fine.
Fine today, really? Are you energetic?
Yes.
Okay, super. Are you active?
Mm-hmm.
Are you fresh?
Yes.
All right, it's important. After holidays, we must feel fresh, energetic, and empty at the same time. Why I'm saying empty? Because after holidays, we are refreshing. If we had brilliant holidays. And in fact, if we had brilliant holidays, we usually feel empty and we are ready to take lots of different development steps to grow up, to level up, to move ahead, to go on. So I want you to feel empty today because we have lots of interesting facts to take from the lesson, and we need some space inside of our memory, inside of our brain to work hard and to memorize as much as we can. I want to demonstrate you my screen and turn on the sound of my computer because we'll start today's work with a short experiment. This short experiment I have found on a Facebook website, and this short experiment will demonstrate the topic of our work for the next 4 lessons. Take a look at this crazy test that proves that your body knows when you are lying. First things first, tell me please, uh, do you sometimes lie or you always say truth?
Sometimes lie.
Okay, so imagine that you might understand that imagine you are lying or you see that the person is lying and this person will not say that this is lie. However, his body or her body will show that. Let's see how it works. Turning on the sound. Okay, go. No. Okay. Yep. Yep.
You push it down, okay?
Don't leave me push down.
Okay, got that. Now, I want you to do that while lying. And the lie I'd like you to say is, I love to vomit.
I love to vomit.
Say it holding your arm up.
I love to vomit. Why? That's so weird.
Now say, I love fresh air.
I love fresh air.
I'm trying my very hard. Let's say it again.
I love fresh air.
Now say, I love to vomit.
I love to vomit. Why is that? That's so strange.
This is why polygraph machines work on everybody with psychopaths.
But when I said I love to vomit, the only way I can describe it was I wasn't actually connected to my strength and my hand.
Exactly.
It was like I was inside my head, so I couldn't also at the same time think about you're about to push me. It was like there was two different systems.
Yes, because the body lives in reality. The body is honest. Only the mind and only the verbal mind can lie to us and tell us things that we can believe even though they're not true.
Okay, one more time. You can make these experiments with your friends or also your relative. Just tell the phrase that this relative may react on or this friend may react on. One phrase must be totally not about this person. For example, your friend is quite honest, but you tell him or her, can you say, I am dishonest? And you will see the reaction of his or her body because his or her body will react on another way. Her or his body will always tell the truth. And if somebody pushes to tell, I'm dishonest, nobody will say, no, 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 don't accept it, please. You are not a dishonest person, you are an honest person, and you must be an honest person, and you will always be an honest person. So, this proves that our body always tells the truth. And this proves that our tone or our mind can sometimes lie, but not our body, our mind or our brain. Today, we are going to open up an idea of telling the truth, and idea of our body, which can make signals for other people or for ourselves when we lie or when we say honest things. So, first of all, can you always tell how someone is feeling from their facial expression? Can you always guess? Can you always see these fact reactions, let's say?
Yes.
In what other ways can someone's body language show how they're feeling? Do you know that there is a verbal conversation and there is a facial conversation or the body conversation? What body conversation do you know?
Like when second. Like one person just when like he's or she's nervous, they start to like touch their body just maybe to eat their nails. I can say.
Okay.
When they feel nervous, they just they need to do something and they just do this stuff.
I see. So this is the facial or body expression that you usually see on people's face or people's body, right?
Or to start shaking their leg.
Okay, like an example. And what about you? What do you usually do when you feel like you are saying not truthful information? Did you control yourself? Did you look at yourself? No, you don't know. Okay, I see. We'll see and observe ourselves. You can see the words and phrases that are connected with facial expressions. Avoid eye contact. Bite your lip. Blink. Blush. Lick your lips. Nod your head. Rub your eyes. Shake your head. Stare and yawn. Let's connect these phrases and words with the following pictures that demonstrate us these facial expressions. So, first things first, which number would you like to describe and what kind of facial expression can we choose in the third, in the sixth number, 10th number, eighth number, etc.? So, can you please show on my screen which is which?
Fifth is yawn.
Okay, what?
Yawn.
Yawn?
Yawn.
Oh, this is yawn. Okay, it's number 5. Thank you. Can you write down this word here on my screen? Just where you see number 5.
It's not really comfortable.
It's not what?
It's not comfortable, but okay.
Okay, I will try to do it myself. Just a moment. So write it down into your book then, and I will write here on the screen. Okay.
Tense is shake your head.
Okay. Shake your head. Thank you. More.
Third is lick your lips.
Lick your lips. Okay.
Fourth is bite your lip.
Bite your lips. Great. More.
7th is avoid eye contact.
Pretty nice.
First is rub your eyes.
Rub your eyes. Pretty good. Got it.
Second is blink.
Blink. That's right. Too
9,
much blinking, I guess.
nod your head.
9, nod your head, yes.
8 is stare.
Yeah, he's staring
And
at us.
6 is blush.
And blush. Okay. So these facial expressions may help us to understand real people's feelings. As for rubbing your eyes, do you rub your eyes when you say something dishonest? Do you rub your eyes?
No.
Do you blink? Do you blink
I always
when you
blink.
lie? Like this?
No.
Too much blinking, too much blinking. Do you lick your lips or bite your lips?
I don't know.
Okay, I see. Well, in my truthful story and real life, I can say that when I usually don't say any dishonest things, but sometimes I can skip important information and not tell this information for kids or for my students, just to not to spend much time and just to delay this information because it can be not pleasant for them and sometimes useful for them, and really often it can be negative. That's why I can just avoid telling this information. Well, as for me and my facial expressions, when I not say the whole honest story, I can bite my lips. Sometimes I can avoid eye contact. I can rub my eyes, and sometimes I can lick my lips instead of biting them, lick my lips because they are getting dry, really. This is what I see from my side, from my body language. Maybe you have another body language, it's okay, but these facial expressions will help us to understand people more when they say lying information.
I think that's probably it's not lying information, but just when the topic is uncomfortable for me, I start to yawn.
Okay. Like an example, it's nothing. Yeah, I understand it. Not only you, usually 80% of my students who feels not interested in the topics, who feels not interested in the lessons, they start yawning. I see this quite often, really often.
I yawn just really often because especially when it's like a studying year.
Mhm.
I don't have enough sleep for me, so I start to yawn.
Okay, yeah. Also can be an example, yes, why we yawn. Me too. On the lesson, I sometimes yawn, especially when the night was quite hard and I didn't sleep because of the bombings, because of the air raid sirens. And on the lesson, I can feel so. Not because I say lie, but just because I'm sleepy, too sleepy. Thank you. Let's go on and observe more about facial expressions and listen to an audio. In this audio, we must decide what the people are probably doing. You must use the phrases in the first exercise, and sometimes you can use more than one answer. It's quite possible. Let's listen to it. Let's observe these heroes from the first number till the eighth one, from Jamie to Aiden, and write down the actions that they are doing at the moment. Try to guess. One more time, these actions are like avoiding eye contact, biting your lip, blinking, blushing, and everything like this. Let's go on. I'm turning on the sound to start.
Track 67. 1,
Jamie, are you telling the truth? Jamie, look at me when I'm talking to you.
2,
Wake up, Bee. It's 8 o'clock.
I'm awake. Oh, the sun's really bright, Dad.
3,
Wasn't that incredible singing, everyone? Thanks, Claire. That really was fantastic.
Thanks. Thank you.
4,
Tom, dinner's ready.
This looks delicious.
5,
Please don't look at me like that, Dan. Yes, I know my hair is short. I just wanted a change.
6,
Mum, is it okay if I take this money on the table? I'm a bit short of cash at the moment.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
7,
Although the world's population is increasing rapidly, an increasing number of countries are experiencing population decline. And, Jackie Taylor, am I boring you?
No, I'm really sorry. I just didn't sleep very well last night.
8,
Don't be nervous, Aiden. You can win this match. And if you can't, just do your best.
Thanks, Mr. Lifton.
Hard. The eighth one is hard for me to understand. Number 3 and number 4 are also hard to absorb. Okay, well, let's exchange our ideas. I got number 1. I wrote that Jamie is avoiding an eye contact.
Yes.
I got number 2 and found that B is blinking.
Yes.
Okay, what did you get in the third number? I skip it.
I don't know really.
Very well. Okay, we skipped it together. 4. What about Tom? Did you really understand?
Licking his lips.
Licking, you say. Okay. Then number 5. Dan is staring.
Yeah.
Mom is nodding her head.
Yes.
Thank you. Jackie is yawning.
Yeah.
And how about Aiden? Nothing. Okay. Let's listen to it again. We don't have much variance, really. We have only 3 gaps misunderstood. So let's see.
Track 67. 1,
Jamie, Are you telling the truth? Jamie, look at me when I'm talking to you.
2,
Wake up, Bee. It's 8 o'clock.
I'm awake. Oh, the sun's really bright, Dad.
3,
Wasn't that incredible singing, everyone? Thanks, Claire. That really was fantastic.
Thanks. Thank you.
4.
Tom, dinner's ready.
This looks...
Sorry. I understood the third number, and the eighth number will be obvious. So, I got that Claire is blushing. Why I decided to use it? Because Claire has just presented something. She was very worried about this presentation and about performing, so she was blushing. Blushing – это когда настолько перенервничал, что во время представления, в нашем случае, в нашем контексте, и даже после него, у нашей Клэр выступил на щеках румянец. Она так переживала и заботилась о своем выступлении, что у нее буквально на щеках румянец, у нее все лицо покраснело, даже бывает шея краснеет. У меня такое часто встречалось в школе, когда я боялась рассказывать стихотворение на большую паблик. Но я выходила, рассказывала, однако после этого мое лицо полностью становилось красным, потому что я была сильно nervous. Итак, что у нас остается для Эйдена? Мы использовали avoiding eye contact, blinking, blushing, licking, staring, nodding и yawning. У нас осталось biting. Biting his lips. Это то, что нам тяжело понять, потому что оно не имеет никаких звуков во время аудирования. Мы это не слышим. Мы можем это почувствовать по голосу, но иногда даже и почувствовать не можем. Поэтому biting his lips will be the most suitable in this situation. Thank you. Let's go on. Your country. Think, please, what does it mean when you do these things? For example, when a person licks his or her lips, what does it mean, in your opinion?
When it's yummy.
For instance, yeah. 2, yawn.
When he or she wants to sleep, or when it's so boring.
Or tired, exhausted, right? Yeah. Sometimes it happens. 3, shake your head.
Like that?
Yeah, that's right.
When he declines something.
That's right. Yes. Sometimes when the person agrees, he or she can shake his head, and disagrees, the same. 4, blush.
When he's or confused or he's really nervous about something.
As for blushing, I would also add that people can feel blush when they feel hot. When they feel hot too.
1 second, 1 minute.
Yes. Yes, please. Not his or her head.
To accept something.
Yes. And 6, bite your lip.
When you're nervous.
Yeah, when you're nervous. Okay, nice things. Thank you. Are you good at spotting when someone is lying?
Yes.
You are a master. Okay. Make a list of 3 ways you think you can tell.
When he's avoiding eye contact.
First.
When he or she starts to smile. It's simple, I guess. Yes.
Okay. And?
And
the third way, you think?
When he or she starts to blink.
Okay, starts blinking, right? Yep, starts blinking. Thank you. Okay, with these kinds of ways, yes, to tell not truthful information, you need to make your own experiment. And after this experiment, you will tell me the results of people's reactions, because now you know most reactions, body language, and also facial expressions that usually show people's real and truthful feelings. We are going to listen to an article which is called The Truth About Lying, and make some conclusions of it that may help us in our observation. You can find it into your pupils book on page 87. While you are listening to it, I want you to pay attention on the introduction, because there will be a question for it. Let's start.
Track 68. The truth about lying. How can you spot when someone isn't telling the truth? This question was asked to 2,500 people in 63 countries. The top answer was that someone who is lying avoids making eye contact. Some added that liars look up and to the right. Others said they look up and to the left. Which is it? The answer is neither, of course. As a matter of fact, people who are lying and people who are telling the truth make eye contact for a similar amount of time. They look up, down, left, and right. Therefore, none of this proves whether someone is telling the truth or not. Other answers in the survey were related to facial expressions and body language. Liars blush and look nervous. Liars scratch their nose or ear. Again, these are myths. People who are lying might do all these things. However, so does anyone who is telling the truth, especially if they are feeling genuinely anxious. In criminal matters, some countries use a polygraph or lie detector when they interview suspects. It works by measuring heartbeat, blood pressure, and breathing patterns. The machine was first produced in 1921 using research by a psychologist, William Marston. Marston didn't invent the polygraph himself. A medical student, John Larson, came up with the idea. But the invention inspired Marston in later life when he did some work for a comic book publisher and created the superhero Wonder Woman. Her lasso of truth was a piece of rope which forced criminals to tell the truth. Many experts believe the science behind the polygraph is no better than Wonder Woman's magic lasso. More recently, scientists have used computers to analyze people's eyes, voices, and even brains in order to discover if someone is lying. However, the fact of the matter is that there is little proof that any of these methods actually work. Instead, many psychologists now believe the best techniques are simple things that anyone can do. One example of a successful strategy is the baseline method. It involves knowing how someone typically acts when they are telling the truth. For instance, perhaps someone waves their hands. Compare this to how they are acting now. A significant difference between the two is a sign that the person might not be telling the truth. However, according to tests, the baseline method only increases your chances of spotting a liar from 50% to around 60%. Another method is useful when someone is telling a story, for example about where they were yesterday and what they did. This is a popular method used by the police when interviewing suspects. First, the police get the person to tell their story in detail. Then they ask them to repeat their story, but backwards, starting at the end and going back to the beginning. The theory behind this is that it requires more brain power to lie than to tell the truth. And therefore, it's much more difficult to do this task if you're making things up. A liar will typically make mistakes in the order in which they retell their story. But how useful is being able to spot a liar, really? Research shows that, on average, people tell between 1 and 2 lies every day. However, the vast majority are trivial. We tell small lies, also called white lies, to be polite, to avoid upsetting someone, or to make someone feel better. Examples from one study included, "My mum had her hair done for a party and I didn't like it, but I told her it looked great." "A friend had his bike stolen and I told him the same thing had happened to me recently. It actually happened years ago." Perhaps it's better not to know when someone is lying in situations like these. If we did, then soon we might not want to speak to anyone.
Okay, your task right now is to find in Cambridge Dictionary, scroll through it and find into the Cambridge Dictionary how to say in English преувеличивать и преуменьшать. Can you scroll it, please? And can you say me these two words? Преувеличивать и преуменьшать. Эти два антонимических слова нам в нашем контексте сегодня must have. Потому что после того, как ты найдешь эти два слова, и мы их обсудим, у меня возникнет вопрос. Он возник у меня во время того, как мы слушали вот этот article, и сейчас у меня он до сих пор в голове. Я держу его. Преувеличивать и преуменьшать.
Exaggerate.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me this word letter by letter? I will write it in our chat room.
Exaggerate.
Exaggerate. E-X-A-G-G.
G-G. Ага, окей. Это
Увеличивать.
преувеличивать, отлично. И преуменьшать.
Diminish.
Diminish.
Угу. Окей. Два довольно сложных слова. Diminish. Супер. Два довольно сложных слова и один простой вопрос. What do you think? Exaggerate and diminish is a kind of lying or not? A way of lying or not?
I guess it is.
Mm-hmm. Both of them or only first or second variant?
Both of them.
Both.
It's depends on situation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you think it depends on situation. To my mind, to exaggerate and to diminish are both about lying, because in both situations you are telling too much about the situation, and in the second variant you are telling less than it happens. That's why you are not telling the full version of the situation, and the person will react and will understand you not with the direct information. That's why these two words are both negative for me. And I wanted you to pay attention on the introduction. Why? Because according to the article inside of this introduction, it was told that telling the truth doesn't depend on avoiding eye contact. Really. Because both people, in the first paragraph, it was told, as a matter of fact, both people who are lying and people who are telling the truth make eye contact for a similar amount of time. So we mustn't pay attention on the eyes contact according to it. And I would agree more than disagree with this fact, because eye contact in some countries is a bad habit and a bad behavior too. I can make an example. One man who went to Brazil, he was from the UK, he went to Brazil, and according to the cultural traditions, here, when you communicate with people, I mean, here in Brazil, when you communicate with people, you are not allowed to have an eye contact with a person, because in that country, I mean, in Brazil, that means that you don't respect the person who you are looking at or who you are staring at. That's why eye contact sometimes can be positive, sometimes can be negative in both situations, and sometimes can say lie information and true story. Tell me, please, into the first gap, people who are lying might do all things. What does the underlined phrase refer to? All these things. What are these things?
Facial expressions, body language, blush and look nervous, scratch their nose or ear.
Exactly. Thank you. You were attentive. Now, the last task about this article. Choose from the sentences B to G the one which fits each gap. Use the underlined words to help you decide. And there is one extra sentence which you do not need to use. For instance, letter B. Instead, many psychologists now believe the best techniques are simple things that anyone can do. Which number is it?
3.
Number 3, okay. Letter C. Perhaps it's better not to know when someone is lying in situations like these.
6.
D. The theory behind this is that it requires more brain power to lie than to tell the truth. Let's skip it.
Fifth.
What?
Fifth.
The fifth one, okay. E. It works by measuring heartbeat, blood pressure, and breathing patterns.
Second.
And as a result of this, they are more likely to reveal something that is obviously untrue.
Мне кажется, не подходит.
And letter G, a significant difference between the two is a sign that the person might not be telling the truth.
4.
Number 4. Okay. This kind of activity that you have just done into this article, you will face with in NMT, because in NMT there is a part with use of English and there is a part with reading. And inside all tenses, not tenses, sorry, inside all exercises in NMT via reading, you will find out that task where you have to put the correct ending, beginning, or just middle information inside the article. Was it hard for you to decide which one is which, or it was easy?
Not hard.
Not hard. By the way, you could also pay attention while you were listening to it, because into the listening article, we could hear all the answers correctly done. Thank you. For today's lesson, the information about facial expressions, truthful information and untruthful information, different signs of body language also is done. Have you got any questions about the topic?
No.
Okay. As far as your homework, I want to thank you so much because I didn't wait for your homework because I knew that you were coming on the 9th of August, and to come on the 9th of August and then to have on the 10th of August your lesson with much homework will be quite hard. But thanks to you and also your hard-working characteristics, you are done with everything greatly, super greatly. And one more thing I want to say about presentation. You are done wonderful with your presentation, and I have an idea and at the same time an offer for you. I can offer this presentation for other kids and for other students for the prize. If they need this presentation for their projects, for their works, for their school, I can offer them, and you can earn money with your project, with your
I just wrote the text and I used
I know how to do presentations in
Нет, я
Canva.
просто использовала как готовую презентацию, там в конве как шаблоны есть. Я просто вписала текст, так что я не думаю, что это можно продавать.
It's okay. It's okay because I will explain you. Not all students want to have time and want to spend time on doing projects or presentations because they can't use Canvas. Some kids, they have to learn how to do it, and it usually takes time, much time. And on the other hand, it's just an offer. Just an offer. I'm not going to force you to do it, and I'm not going to make you to answer me. Yeah, of course. That's right. I can only offer you, and if someone is interested in your presentation, I will just send your information, send your contact, and you will tell the price of this presentation.
Okay.
So it will be really nice, but I guess that this idea will be clear for students and pupils both. As I told you, there are many students nowadays who are lazy enough and who are not ready to do any presentations, any projects. They want to get already done work. GDZ. This is the same. When students come to GDZ, they also don't want to switch on their memory, switch on their brains and use them, because they want already done work. This is the way. Okay, have you got any questions from me?
No, I just wanted to say, can we have our lesson on Thursday?
Not on Wednesday, right?
Yes, at 12 o'clock also.
Okay.
Or at 11, no matter.
Yeah, wait a minute. I have one lesson on Thursday, but I don't remember the exact time of our work with the students. And now I'm opening my notes to see the timing. Wait, I guess it will be possible. Oh, super. Okay. It'll be possible to see each other at 12 o'clock on Thursday. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Then see you on Thursday. Goodbye. Have a nice day.